I will be Pittsburgh Pro Champ. I will be top 3 of the Mr. Olympia again.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will discuss the upcoming 2025 Pittsburgh Pro Lineup. This is going to be one of the biggest and most exciting bodybuilding shows of the year. But here's something special about this year's Pittsburgh Pro. The men's open bodybuilding division will be included for the first time ever. In previous years, this show only featured classic physique and men's physique divisions. But now, the biggest and freakiest bodybuilders will be stepping on the Pittsburgh stage. And guess what? The prize money for the men's open bodybuilding division is huge. A total of $200,000 will be awarded, making it one of the highest paying pro shows outside of the Olympia and Arnold Classic. With such massive prize money on the line, we are going to see some top-level bodybuilders bringing their best shape to this competition. Every competitor wants to win, not just for the title, but also for this insane cash reward. So in today's video, we are going to go through the complete lineup, talk about which bodybuilders are making a comeback, and analyze who has the best chance to win this show. Let's get started. Nick Walker is coming to the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro with full confidence. In a recent video, he said,
I will be the champion. I will be Pittsburgh Pro Champ. I will be in the top 3 of the Mr. Olympia again. And nobody's going to tell me different.
I will be the Pittsburgh Pro Champ and I will be in the top 3 of Mr. Olympia again. Nobody is going to tell me otherwise. This shows how sure he is about winning. Last year, Nick won the 2024 New York Pro by beating Martin Fitzwater, and now they are facing each other again. But this time, Martin is coming with more experience after finishing 4th at the Olympia. The Pittsburgh Pro is an important show where many top bodybuilders compete to prove themselves before the Olympia. It's a great chance for Nick to show that he is still one of the best. His freaky muscle size, crazy conditioning, and stage presence make him the top favorite to win. But can Martin Fitzwater change the result this time? What do you guys think? Martin Fitzwater is not someone to underestimate. Last year at the New York Pro, he was just 1 point away from beating Nick Walker. If not for that, he could have taken the win. Then, at the 2024 Mr. Olympia, he proved himself even more by defeating Andrew Jacked and securing a top 4 finish. That shows how much potential he has and why he can be a serious threat in the Pittsburgh Pro. One big advantage Martin has is that he always peaks perfectly on show day. His conditioning is on another level, and even though he is still young, his muscle maturity and overall physique make him a top contender. If Nick Walker doesn't show up in his absolute best shape or makes any mistakes, Martin can take this victory. This battle between Nick and Martin is going to be intense. Who do you guys think will win? Let me know in the comments. Next up, we have the Slovakian monster, Michal Krizo. After suffering a shoulder injury last year, he is now fully recovered and ready to step back on stage. In 2024, Krizo competed at the Pro Classic, where he placed 3rd behind William Bonac and Beruz Tabani. Unfortunately, soon after that, he had to undergo surgery, which forced him to miss Olympia and any other competitions for the rest of the year. Now, in 2025, Krizo is making his big comeback at the Pittsburgh Pro, and this will be his first chance to show where he stands against the top competitors. Right now, he weighs around 131 kg, but the big question is, what kind of physique will he bring to the stage? One of his biggest weaknesses has always been midsection control. His stomach often looks bloated, which affects his overall aesthetic. If he can fix this issue and bring a tight, conditioned look, he has the potential to fight for a top spot. What do you guys think? Will Michal Krizo make a strong comeback, or will he struggle to keep up with the competition? Let me know in the comments. Next, let's talk about William Bonac, one of the most experienced and respected athletes in bodybuilding. Bonac is all set to compete at the Pittsburgh Pro Show, but before that, he will also step on stage at the Detroit Pro Show, which is happening just 2 weeks earlier. This means he will have back-to-back competitions, and his performance in Detroit will give us a good idea of what to expect in Pittsburgh. Recently, Bonac placed 5th at the Arnold Classic 2025, showing an improved physique. He also brought a better package to the Olympia, where he finished in 7th place, even beating Brandon Curry. There's no doubt that Bonac always brings shredded conditioning and a well-peaked physique. But one major weakness has been his midsection control. His stomach often looks bloated and prevents him from placing higher. With age catching up, it's becoming harder for him to control this issue, but his muscle maturity, density, and conditioning still make him a dangerous competitor. Next, let's talk about Vitali Goodvito, one of the most aesthetic and conditioned bodybuilders in the lineup. Last year, he competed in just one show, the Detroit Pro, where he secured second place behind Martin Fitzwater. After that, he took a long break from competing, and now, after almost a year, he is making his big return at the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro Show. Talking about his physique, at the 2024 Detroit Pro, Goodvito brought an impressive package. His conditioning, size, and flawless posing were on point. His muscle maturity and overall aesthetic flow were among the best on stage. However, he fell short in a few areas, which is why he couldn't beat Martin Fitzwater. Now that he has had an entire year to improve and work on his weaknesses, we can expect him to bring an even better version of himself. Next, we have James Hollingshead, who recently competed at the 2025 Arnold Classic, where he placed 8th. This was a bit unexpected because in the 2024 Arnold Classic, he secured a top 5 finish. However, this year, the competition was much tougher and he couldn't break into the top spots. Now, James is focused on the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro Show, and this could be a great opportunity for him to redeem himself and fight for a top 5 placement. He is known for his massive size, insane leg development, and brutal training intensity. But the key factor will be his conditioning and overall balance. If he brings crisp conditioning and improved shape, he can make a strong impact in this lineup. Next, we have Eric Wood, who last year competed at the 2024 Tampa Pro, where he placed 9th. Now he's preparing for his first competition of 2025, the Pittsburgh Pro Show. Right now, his physique doesn't look as sharp and he appears soft and not as conditioned. However, things can change as the show gets closer. Some bodybuilders peak perfectly in the final weeks, so we might see a completely different version of Eric Wood on stage. And last, we have Leandro Pers, who last competed at the 2023 Italian Olympia Pro, where he placed 6th. After that, he took a long break from competing, but now he's making a comeback in 2025 at the Pittsburgh Pro Show. From his latest updates, it looks like he has packed on a lot of size and his physique seems bigger and fuller than before. If he has also improved his conditioning and overall shape, then we might see a much better version of him on stage this time. So guys, the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro is shaping up to be an insane battle. With top athletes competing and huge prize money on the line, we can expect some serious competition on stage. Nick Walker, Martin Fitzwater, Michal Krizo, William Bonac, and others are all coming in strong, and it's going to be exciting to see who brings the best package on show day. But now, I want to hear from you. Who do you think will win the Pittsburgh Pro? Will Nick Walker dominate, or will we see an upset victory from Martin, Krizo, or someone else? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bodybuilding updates and predictions. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.